You know, we could all use some encouragement. And I've got some good news for you. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Mark.
Greetings, friends. Welcome back to 5 Minutes with Mark. We're in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 11. We pick up at verse 20. Now, in the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, remembering, said to him, Rabbi, look, the fig tree which you cursed has withered away. So Jesus answered and said to them, Have faith in God. For assuredly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, Be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says. We'll stop right there. Look, I told you, I believe the fig tree is an object lesson. And it was set up so that Jesus could begin to teach his disciples about faith. Peter's astonished. It was just 2 days ago that Jesus cursed the tree as they're going into Jerusalem. And in fact, it was just yesterday. And it said it's withered up from the roots. The tree withers away. It just is dead, completely dead. Peter says, look what happened. And Jesus doesn't look at it and go, oh yeah. No, he looks at Peter and goes, have faith in God. Have faith in God. So, how does a withered fig tree point us to faith? Well, what Jesus goes on to say is this. When you speak things into existence, when you begin to speak in faith, you must speak believing that your faith is going to happen. Now, a lot of word of faith teachers take this passage, and I believe they pull it way out of context. They basically say that the power to get stuff is in your mouth. If you say it, if you declare it, and you have enough faith, you'll get it. If you want $1 million, you declare that you're going to get that $1 million, and you'll have $1 million. And if you don't get $1 million, it's because you didn't have enough faith. It always comes back to you. I think Jesus is making a very pointed moment for his disciples. He says, look guys, you need to understand the power that you have within you. The power of this faith is greater than you understand. You can say to a mountain, be removed and cast into the sea, and it'll be done. It doesn't say when it'll be done. It just says it'll be done. I think we live in a world that is faithless. We have trust in the currency of the day. We have trust in our technology that is probably crazy to have. But do we really have faith in God? See, Jesus wanted the disciples to understand what faith looked like. And when he said to the tree, let no one ever eat from you again, he didn't say it because he was just throwing words around. He said it because he meant it. And God responded and killed the tree. And it wasn't because the tree did anything wrong. It's because Jesus wanted the disciples to see it. I think as their lives are going to continue to unfold, they're going to remember this moment. As they are challenged to walk in faith, they're going to remember this moment where Jesus spoke to the fig tree and the fig tree withered away. And he said to them, guys, surely I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, he's looking at the Mount of Olives, by the way. Whoever says to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says. He actually continues in verse 24, therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them. Now I think the caveat to that is if you're praying for yourself to have stuff, if it's a selfish prayer, I don't think God is going to answer that prayer. I don't think God cares whether you're rich or poor. But I do believe that if you begin asking God to bring light into your home, He will. I believe if you begin asking God to give you opportunities to share your faith, He will. I believe if you begin praying for those around you who don't know Him and pray that they will be challenged and drawn by the Holy Spirit, I believe that He's always answering that prayer. I think that's one of the big challenges is for us to be people of faith even when it doesn't look possible. Even when it looks improbable. Jesus says, don't doubt. But we need to understand and know the character of God before we start asking God to do things. So, Jesus, as God, fully man, fully God, had the power to curse the tree and kill it, so that He could say to His disciples, look, it's whatever you ask. If you believe, it'll happen. Not that you should go around cursing trees, that would be dumb. But you're going to find yourself in real situations, real life situations, where you're going to have real needs that are going to be impossible in a human sense for you to fulfill. And at that time, you're going to need to cry out to God, and you need to begin to understand now that if you cry out to God in your moment of desperation, your moment of need, if you cry out to God, believing that He's going to come through, He's going to come through. Every time. I think Jesus is talking to Himself too, because He knows where this road is leading. And it's leading to a cross and a tomb. But on the other side is victory. He knows this mountain is about to move. Have a good one. See you next time. I hope you're enjoying this Bible study, this quick devotion. If you'd like more content, you'd like to know more about me and see more of the things that I'm doing, check out my website, theeclecticmonk.com. There you'll find out about my video vlog, my podcast, and a whole lot of other stuff. Hope you'll join me there. Thanks.